Free at last, free at last. Thank God almighty, Lizzo is free at last. And she's celebrating with a lot of food.
Y'all, this look crazy. Chili's mukbang. Cheese pool.
The largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments.
You guys, Lizzo is free, kind of. Some of the allegations from the lawsuit, if you remember, have been dismissed, gone, kicked into the trash can with Big Ed and all the other people I don't like. When this popped up, I said, oh my gosh, I have not heard of Lizzo or heard from Lizzo in a while. Not that we're friends. I don't want to confuse anyone that's new here. I don't know Lizzo. I know of her. And I haven't seen how Lizzo be doing for a while. Well, I checked into it and Lizzo be doing a lot of things among eating. A lot. Like a lot more than on her Instagram. And her name is Lizzo Be Eatin' on Instagram. So I got very curious. What has Lizzo been up to leading up to this sweet, sweet victory of hers? Well, as you know, she has lost a lot of weight, but even though she lost a lot of weight, she wants everyone to know that she is still fat and she is still letting that gut hang out.
Someone on here said one of the bravest things a young woman can be is a little fat. Well, God damn it.
Hey, she's gotta let it hang out while she can because according to the comments, Lizzo's getting super, super skinny. She's just gonna wither away soon. She also dressed up like a chocolate Dubai golden Labubu. I know, very specific. Let me just turn that down because that was a lot. Okay, you guys get the idea with that, right? Girl has been playing the flute a lot during Halloween. While she twerks. Look, you guys might be laughing, but it already takes a lot of skill to play the flute. Now add twerking to that, that's actually a pretty hard skill to do. A lot of bracing in the core region. And don't even get me started on breath work. She lost a significant amount of weight, but she does have to still remind people because a lot of people probably critique her saying,
oh, you're not gonna be body positive anymore?
She's like, no, I am still fat.
You know, I'm a big girl, so.
The text on the screen is a little confusing though. Lizzo's old clothes became baggy after her body transformation where she lost 300 pounds. How big do y'all think Lizzo was? She didn't lose 300 pounds. She's probably about 200 pounds in this video. So that means you guys think that she was 500 pounds? Like as big as Amber Lynn Reed? 100 pounds away from being on My 600 Pound Life and she was able to do all of that of what she did on stage? Can 500-pound people twerk? 500-pound person twerking. Because me and my 5'2" butt cheeks, I just feel like if I added 20 pounds on me, I'm not gonna slightly bend my knees and try to pop my back. All right, I'm not getting anyone coming up in the TikTok search engine that's 500 pounds and like, I wanna see movement of your nether regions. I feel like it'd be easier to shake it, but I think it would be hard to get into position is all I'm saying. All that came up is some bigger people working out and some really cool before and after pictures. Amber Lynn. A lot of TikToks mouthing words.
Just the other day, I heard a host say.
Then that episode of My 600 Pound Life of that woman that could not really walk.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah,
Let's go.
man. Oh yeah, man.
Let's go. You got it, LaShawn.
Oh no.
Anyway, we're getting off topic. All I'm saying is I don't think these people are about to twerk. And two, I don't think Lizzo was 500 pounds. Though she was bigger, she was very athletic. Lizzo even talked about all of the posts saying that she lost like 300, 400 pounds because it's ridiculous.
Do you care about numbers?
I've just seen a lot of TikToks where it's like, Lizzo talks about her 500-pound weight loss. I'm like,
Well, you were never 500 pounds.
I was like,
Yeah.
yo, why are y'all putting numbers on me? Like,
If I was bigger and I was able to run around on stage, sing for hours and go down into a splits and someone said I was 500 pounds, I would say absolutely nothing. Just keep that number in your head because if you think I'm 500 pounds, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm not a Lizzo fan, but come on, she was not 500 pounds. Amber Lynn is 500 pounds and we saw her really, really painful looking walk in a parking lot. She's also making sure to keep up with her body positive posts. So in this video where she's mouthing words, you know, what you do on TikTok, it says, let me remind you. And it immediately gets very delusional to me. Let me know what you guys think. Forcing bigger bodied people to buy 2 airplane seats is a fascism indicator. So we're starting out really strong. Pretending to care about a fat person's health in the comments is body shaming and lame. Just fat people, or is skinny people on there too? Also bodybuilders, I do see it in their thing when they're doing too many steroids, shooting it up. I will agree though, commenting on people's bodies and saying things probably isn't going to be the best, but also it's the internet and people will make fun of your big toe at this point. Anyway, you read on. Calling weight loss surgery, Ozempic, or any GLP-1 cheating is unnecessary and a lie. I could agree with this one. I know a few people on Ozempic, and the ones that are being successful are the ones that are working at it and still looking at what they're eating. The ones that are still obese and having issues on Ozempic are the ones that are eating the exact same thing what they were eating before, and then they get off of it and then they put on weight because they aren't changing what they're supposed to be eating. You still have to change what you're eating. So that one wasn't all out of pocket, but the first one was, weird. How is having someone who takes up 2 seats, which costs money, fascism? That's just paying for what you're consuming. Kind of like when we get our hair done, and if you wear extensions, say you have a bigger head than Kitra over there. Kitra only needs 3 bundles to cover her whole head. Someone with a larger head needs 4 to 5. So then they have to purchase 4 to 5. Bigger things need more product. Lizzo, I'm not with that one. Anyway, at the end, she tells everyone to shut the up, and then she spins around in a circle. So, you know, she still has to keep her core audience very happy. If you guys remember too, there was like a little bit of an era where people were saying that Lizzo was flopping, like people didn't like her song, people didn't understand her song, people weren't listening to her song, and so she discussed that too in an interview.
That's my definition of success. Like, people were looking at me and it was like, oh, she's mad, she's flopping. Baby, what is flop in 2025 if you're talking about me?
Well, a lot of people are talking about you because of the lawsuit, which brings us to today. Lizzo is free of the charges, some of the charges. So there were a few charges in this lawsuit, and I can't remember every single one of them. We did videos on them, we went through all of them, but some of them being that I remember that she was just rude to her dancers, she would fat shame her dancers, and of course the allegation that stuck with everybody is that she took her dancers to a club where I can't remember if it was the dancers at the club or her dancers were supposed to put bananas in their hoo-haws, get on stage with their butt cheeks, and then like fling out the banana from their Cynthia. Once again, can't remember if it's whichever way, but either way, the dancers were very uncomfortable with the request. And I would be too. And I said, I could see that happening. You know, rich people are freaking weird, but I also have no clue if that's true. Do you want to guess which one Lizzo is talking about that she got dismissed? Yeah, it's not the banana one. It's the fat shaming claims that got dismissed, which personally is the least of my worries. I personally couldn't give a if someone thought that I was fat phobic, because I am. Who the hell wants diabetes and painful knees and a fatty liver and hypertension? So she would post a video, absolutely no words, just staring at the screen with her hands very subtly like this and very soothing music. The fat shaming claims against me have been officially dropped by my accusers. They conceded it had no merit in court. Well, duh, because it's fat shaming. Allegedly, of course. According to what I remember from the lawsuit, the dancer said that she told them that they need to lose weight because they weren't performing all that well. So can you sue someone for saying you need to lose weight because you're not performing all that well in a physical job? There was no evidence that I fired them because they gained weight, because it never happened. Now the truth is finally out. They weren't fired for gaining weight. They were fired for taking a private recording of me without my consent and sending it off to an ex-employee. Which I could see that happening too. People be doing stuff. I have never fired an employee for gaining weight. I have only encouraged and supported people to get fat. I'm just kidding, that's not what it said. Or did it? Are you looking at the screen? Huh? I could be lying to you. I'm not. It's not what it says. I have only encouraged and supported people with bigger bodies and shared my platform with them. The claims have haunted me since the day it came out. It has been devastating to suffer through this in silence, but I let my lawyers lead and I'm so grateful for this victory. I am still in a legal battle and I am not settling. I will be fighting every single claim until the truth is out. So I take it legally. She can't talk about the banana shooting out of the Cynthia and, you know, shooting through the air. But for me, the fat shaming claims would be the least of my worries. Someone saying that I made them shove a banana in their area, that's something that I would need to be taken down. Because if they made that up, what the hell? So I'm reading the comments and people are saying, wow, a lot of people are switching up their words. And I do see people switching it up because right when this came out, right when those dancers came out, it was so interesting to see people just like drop Lizzo because it's believe all women all the time, no matter what. And it was interesting in this case because Lizzo is a woman. She's part of the believe all women crowd where if a woman says something happened, that's what happened. So was interesting to see that women came out against Lizzo, and Lizzo was like, no, it didn't happen, but that's the rule. And when it comes to social media, it sucks because a lot of things do happen, but social media can influence people to lie. So I'm very, very curious as to if those things that they said are true, because those are the important ones. The SEXUAL harassment ones are the important ones. Fat shaming, I mean, it sucks to be made fun of for your body, but I'm pretty sure I can't go sue all the people from my work or from school or just from anywhere that made fun of me because I'm muscular or because when I was fat. I just don't think that's gonna happen. Anyway, Lizzo is screaming sweet, sweet victory. She is not a fat shamer, and she's doing this by eating a lot. Before we get to Lizzo be eating a lot of food, this video is sponsored by me. I wanted to tell all you foodies that I have a new channel called Is It Worth the Calories, where my 5'2" butt cheeks try snacks, food, meals, and we talk about the nutrition of the food that we chose. I show my regular meals as well so I don't overeat on food or eat a whole box of donuts like Lizzo did. And I really try to be an example of think before you eat, read nutritional labels, and don't just eat the food just because it's there, because a snack should always be a snack, not a whole meal. So if you're interested in how to eat high-calorie foods in moderation, click the link below as we answer the question, is it worth the calories, or are you just putting stuff in your mouth? Oh, and there's no eating sounds because I'm an adult and that's gross. Back to Lizzo. I don't follow Lizzo, but she is true to her name on Instagram, Lizzo Be Eatin', even though she's losing weight.
Do y'all remember the first time they threatened to take TikTok down? Baby, it was like the whole world stopped. But now, I literally didn't even know that they were trying to take TikTok down again. I've been on a donut kick, so I got some kettle glazed donuts. Flavors that I've never tried before, let's try them together.
Having a protein shake with a dozen donuts is a whole nother level of I like to eat that I would probably love to be a part of, but my IBS would not. Not only does she eat a lot of these donuts, but she dips them things into the protein shake.
What can you even say?
That the whole video had a lot of mouth noises and my misophonia butt cheeks hated it. She's doing quite a bit of food hauls too.
Fiesta haul.
Y'all, she won. It's time for a fiesta of food.
I'm gonna put tuna on this and it up when I get home.
And it up she did. She like held that little sound on her mouth for a while. But girlie's ready to party. She ain't fat phobic. She is fat and hungry. The snacks looked really good. I would those up too. Cheese and bread, it's over. My IBS plus my dairy intolerant butt cheeks are gonna lose today. Or shall I say I'm gonna lose today.
You know the problem with every other city in America but Houston? They don't have kolaches.
The hell is kolaches? If Lizzo's eating it, it has to be good. Honestly, any review that she does of a food, it's probably really tasty.
If there were kolaches all over the country, there would be world peace.
And an even worse case of obesity here. And we're already in an obesity epidemic. Anyway, what the hell is it? I wanna go just in case I go. So I don't put mouth sounds into my videos, but it's basically a lot of sweet bread with meat in it.
Maybe this is spicy, this is the Texas hot link kielbasa. It's like you're basically eating a donut.
Anyway, Lizzo be eating so much that she dressed up like a mozzarella stick and did an ASMR mukbang.
Mozzarella stick mukbang. I'm a mozzarella stick and I'm hungry.
I told you Lizzo is starving. She went to Crumbl too, with Louis. No, not her boyfriend. Her labubu.
Let's get ready to crumble.
I've been waiting for this Dubai motherfucking brownie forever. We had to do it with Louis.
Anyway, I did a Crumbl taste test on my food vlog channel, Is It Worth the Calories? And I read the calories of each one because as a 5'2" Hobbit, calories be sitting different on the Hobbit girls, okay, right? The thigh chafe is not fun. And so I like to watch how much I'm eating, especially in Crumbl, because the whole thing is 1,010 calories. Lizzo didn't eat the whole thing on camera, but she did eat over half. Are you gonna tell me that Miss Lizzo said, I'm done, and I'm gonna just sit this over? No, she ate the whole thing. I would've eaten the whole thing, and so I'm gonna project and say that she did too. And she didn't even share it with Louis.
This is all my calories for the day.
Well, at least she's aware, but I also don't think that's the only thing that she ate for the rest of the day. Anyway, that's what Lizzo's been up to. She won part of her case. She is not fat phobic. There is still a chance that she did have dancers put bananas up into their Cynthias and shoot them out on stage, or was supposed to watch it or something. And she also still likes to eat. So everybody calm down. Lizzo's not going to be a toothpick anytime soon, because it's safe to say that Lizzo still be eating. And the food does look really good. I am jealous. My body will not allow me to eat a dozen donuts like I used to. So for the people who like to say you're just jealous of Lizzo, you're right. Sometimes I wish that I didn't get a stomach ache and fall to the floor when I get stomach pain. Anyway, that's all that I have for you guys in this video. I'm gonna need you to sit back down and click right here to my second channel and answer the question, why are 90s horror films like this? Come and watch a movie with me. I post that a lot on my second channel. It's very low key. No matter what we watch, we are going to be laughing at it. Lizzo be eating, we be laughing. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye!
I'm a gym girly. I love lifting heavy.